A vehicle wrap is something that is used to grab someone's attention. It's something that people will use when they want to, display or really show off their product or their service for a business, or maybe even just an individual that wants to have something different and they want to stand out, and that definitely does that for you. You really need the trailer to be clean and free of oils and wax and grease. So we use a few different chemicals so that when we do apply the panels, they're going to stay on there for a long time. After the surface is clean, we have several panels. In this case, in the trailer, we had several panels that we need to apply. And we decided to choose the Avery Easy RS vinyl. Makes the application a little bit easier, especially on a larger trailer like this. And we start from the back going forward because of when we do seam it, we want the seams to overlap in the way that the wind and so forth is not going to impede and try to take it off. And so the way we do it, in this particular case, we had some scaffolding that we were on. We had two people, and that allowed us to do it quicker. There's a backer on the vinyl, and we'll take that backer off. Once we take the backer off, we actually will heat this up and then apply it. So it's a pressure sensitive vinyl, so we'll apply it. But heating it up allows us to, and not so much the trailer, but in certain areas we do have to stretch over different things, and it allows us to stretch over, whether it's like in this case, might be over top of existing protrusions that maybe it's a window or something that allows us to go over it a lot easier with the heat, where it's a lot more pliable. The heat itself will also activate, be more aggressive to the actual adhesive, and that's when you get a good bond. Yeah, once we start laying the panel down, we are going to squeegee it on. And we use like a 4-inch squeegee, and allows us a lot of maneuverability. And so once we start squeegeeing this on, it starts activating the actual adhesive. And so anytime you have a pressure sensitive vinyl, you need to apply a fair amount of pressure. And there is a certain technique to do it so that you don't have bubbles. And the kind of a neat thing about this is that we used a new tool called a Rolly Pro, and so we heat up for the rivets. So we heat it up and use this tool. It saves a lot of time on the rivets when we use this tool. The vinyl that we use, the materials that we use, will have an ink that allows us to use it outside, of course, and has a UV protection, and it's a solvent ink. And what we will do then is also laminate the actual panel with a UV protective laminate. And this allows us to have something that will last a long time. We will warranty them for 5 years. So it's a very durable material that we'll use that will last a long time, probably longer than your life of your vehicle.
Some of the features on the inside of this trailer, which are pretty cool, is a huge Kicken 7.1 channel surround sound system that's hooked into 5 LCD monitors. The lighting is fully adjustable. You can have the lights up as bright as you want or as dim as you want to kind of set the mood for any occasion. So when people walk in, they're really walking into a full effect with the audio-visual components that we have in this thing. for a project for this size, it was important for us to keep it on schedule and on budget. We actually have a scheduling software that we stuck to so that everybody was on the same page when their projects had to happen. And we also had a budget outline. We wanted to make sure that we didn't have to go back to our client and say, you know, it's going to cost more for this or that. We gave them a quote and they knew what they were going to pay, and that's what the end result was. So it was important for us to stay on schedule, stay on budget, and fortunately we were able to do both, and that was pretty successful for not only for us but for our client to make this thing hit the road when it had to. As Zentex, we believe that success is exceeding your client's expectations, and I believe with this project we did, and I know our client's happy.